Hello there, I'm Ian Charles of Wizards. I'm here with Chris Comley of Wizards, and what you can't
Hello.
see on the floor is a Staffordshire Bull Terrier who's making himself
Demanding attention.
demanding attention. We're here today to talk to you about 0303 and 0333 numbers, how you can get them for nothing, and what they can do for your organisation. So, what do we mean by these numbers? What do these numbers do?
Well, any. I mean, you've mentioned two, but in fact, any number starting with 03 in the UK now.
Yep.
Basically, all of the old numbers that start with 08. So you had 0800 numbers which were free. You had 0845 which were supposedly at local rate, but that was before the price of local rate calls dropped through the floor, and the 0845 didn't.
Right.
Then you've got 087 numbers, which are premium rates, so they actually cost you more, and you effectively pay a little bit extra to make the call and the people providing a service or whatever at the other end. These have become massively unpopular, especially because the 0845 calls didn't drop in price to keep track with the cost of a local call. The rules that basically govern them were not written with sufficient anticipation, I think, is the best way to say it. Stupid dog. Excuse me, there is a dog here demanding attention. That's what's going on down here. Nothing sinister, I can assure you. Basically, Ofcom have said, let's do away with the 08s altogether, and they're gradually being phased out and replaced by numbers that start with 03. Now, any number starting with 03, if you are dialing it, it will cost you the same as a call to a landline number, that is a number starting with 01 or 02.
Right.
It will cost you the same for the same duration of call, no more, no less.
Also true for mobiles?
And it's the same cost. The other thing that's true, and it is more important with mobiles, if you have a mobile or a landline contract which includes a bundled number of minutes, you'll be used to, when you dial an 08 number, being told, oh, this call might charge you extra and might appear on your bill as an extra charge. That no longer happens. 03 numbers are included in your bundled minutes.
Right.
So there's absolutely no reason to worry about dialing an 03 number when you're presented with it as an option. It's treated exactly the same as an 01 or an 02 number. The only thing it doesn't do is tell you where in the country you might find the recipient. So if you dial an 01865 number, you might know that means you're dialing someone in Oxford. If you're dialing an 03 number, they can be anywhere in the country.
Absolutely. So non-geographic numbers. So ideal for an organisation who's looking to establish a UK-wide presence.
Yep.
And or just create some, create a splash that means that they can be anywhere and...
Yeah, I mean, it's used mostly by companies who don't want to be seen as being tied to a particular location. So they either have a national presence or they wish to be appeal to a national customer base, even if they only have a particular local location.
Right.
So somebody who sells goods by mail order and can ship them anywhere in the UK, it doesn't matter where they are, so they don't need a number that says, hey, we're in Birmingham.
Okay.
That might make you think, well, I'll only buy for them if we're in Birmingham. With an 03 number, it just says, hey, we deal with anybody anywhere.
And there's nothing to stop them from having a Birmingham number as well?
If they want.
Oh yeah, so you could have a non-geographic number, but also have a geographic presence if you have a Gloucester office or a Birmingham office or a Newbury office, then you can have
long-established customers companies that have had phone numbers for some time will probably keep them.
Right.
If you've set up a business 20 years ago and you've got a number from a particular location, even if you can use 03 numbers, the traditional number probably still reaches you. You might want to keep it because people have still got it in their phone books and diaries. Absolutely. And what have you, so why not? Doesn't cost you anything.
Absolutely.
Historically, if you've got an 08 number, you should now be able to get the matching 03 number from your supplier. So if you've got an 0800 number or an 845 number and you're still using it, talk to your phone supplier. They will talk you through how to switch over to using the 0300, 0345 or equivalent number.
Okay, well, I think we've covered quite a bit of ground there. Anything else we want to say?
The only thing I might mention in passing is an 0303 number, which again, if you're calling it, it makes no difference. Anything starting 03 is treated the same. But an 0303 number will belong to a charity or a local service, a public service, a non-profit, basically. That's reasonably tightly controlled so that you can be fairly sure that if somebody's using an 0303 number, they are probably a charity or similar.
Right. Okay. So restrictions aren't there are restrictions. Other than that, they're free.
They are free. Well, you will find different services from different suppliers that they come as part of a package.
Right.
But there's no major cost to them.
Right. Okay. So yeah, either free or near enough. Well, I think that's, unless there's anything else you want to say. We use an O treble 3 number, of course, ourselves. So O treble 3 241 7707. You get to speak to me or Chris, or one of our colleagues.
But not the dog.
But not the dog. No, he's not really good on the phone. Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
Talk to you again.